Hi friends, now we explain the types of data structures or classification of data structures. Already explained to you, if you want to store a single value, you can store in a variable. If you want to store a collection of values, you have to choose one of the data structures which is most suitable for that. As you know, in our real life, we use different types of containers like carry bag, handbag, backpack, a briefcase, suitcase, trolley case, etc., etc., and all that. For different purposes, different nature of the items, we use different containers. In the same manner, same analogy is applicable as far as data is concerned. Depending on the nature of the data and depending on the nature of operations we perform and all that, we have to choose the right data structure. Now, I explain the classification. By that, you can understand the basic understanding of a data structure and its characteristics. First, we can classify data structures in two types. The first one is linear data structures. Second one, non-linear data structures. Here, see line. Linear means those are in a sequential order, in a sequence, one by one, one after one, elements are there. That is linear data structure. In non-linear, there is no order. It is like a branches of a tree. Now, here no such a sequence is there. That point you have to understand basically. Now, I explain of it is in data structure, linear data structure. You can easily understand without any programming knowledge. You can understand the characteristics of all the data structures and in which situation we have to use. Suppose you have only one marks for competitive exam you attended, only 1 mark percentage comes. You can store it in variable. Suppose if we have a collection of marks, then array is the right data structure. You have 5 papers in exam. Then what we do? You have to define an array. Array is a collection of data structures. Suppose this is what name? Marks list. And what is its type? Int array. Its type is int array. Variable, how you write? This is marks. This is int. Difference you find. 58% you got. Here int array, it is represented. Now you got marks like this: 45, 56, 62, 71, 90. Like this you can store, and whatever you want you can retrieve using its index. So that is array. Second one is string. String also like array, but a small difference. In arrays we store numerical values. It may be integer value or floating point value, etc. and all that. If it is floating point array, here float array comes, but array can store only one types of values. Int array store only integer values. Floating point array stores only floating point values. As far as string is concerned, like your name, its type is char array. Your name, let us say Mohan, you can store. That is the difference. In string we store only characters. In mark list, I suppose in array, different types of data, different types of similar data we can store. Third one, linked list. This is also like array only, but some difference is there that we have to understand. Here these are called nodes. Each node is divided into 2 elements. Here we can store data 10, 30, 20, 90, 11, etc. Here one address we store. What is the address? Address for next. Next means next node. How you can, analogically, how can you see array is like a train compartments. In a sequential order, they are connected, closely connected. But as far as the linked list is concerned, this is like, these are the boats in the river. a sequence of board, a fleet of boards are there, those are connected like this. This is the thing. Why it is like this means, in train one compartment is to be removed and insert one more compartment means very difficult job. But as far as this is a linked list is concerned, it is very easy. Here what is there, 20 is there. You want to replace it with 100. With 100, job is very easy. Just these links you change. These links you change, you discard it, you remove it and insert this. So wherever frequent insertion deletion operations are there, instead of this very difficult, this you can use. This is called a linked list. And here one thing I am telling you, you are performing frequent operations. Then in such case, this is convenient, this is laborious. Okay, so how you are using comfortable, suppose for your briefcase, for your files and laptop, briefcase is enough, suitcase is not required. So like that we have to choose right data structure. Thereafter stack. Stack is one type of data structure, and this is like this. Actually one side opening is there. Suppose elements of values are like this: 20, 10, 40, 30, like this. How you can add? You can add the values from the top. How you can remove? You can remove the values from the top only. Top is the entry point, top is the exit point. It is like a coin stand. You know, you find coin stands. In coin stands, how they are, what is the position? We have to add. If you have to add coin, from the top we have to add. If you have to remove the coin, from the top. So this represents a LIFO data structure. LIFO, last in first out. What is inserted last we have inserted 30. That we can remove first, LIFO data structure. Thereafter fifth one is queue. Queue, you know, several places, theaters, bus stand, etc., and all that you can find a queue. Queue is like this. Here elements are like this and all that. Here two exit point is from the front, entry point addition from the back. Now we see this is which data structure? FIFO, first in first out. Actually if film theatre queue you stand, how tickets are issued, who entered first is given first, third, fourth, fifth, like this. This is queue data structure. In this way, suppose one example, why this is required and all that. In an office, one printer is there and 10 employees are using it. Everybody, whenever they want, they give print command. Then how those should be executed? Who gives first? That should be executed. Who gives second? That should be executed. Now the print command should be executed in FIFO order, first in first out order. So there that data structure is used. Next, non-linear. Actually it is a little difficult to explain because this is in tree model. Like this and all that, values are like this, 3, 5, 4, like this and all that. This is called vertex. This round is called vertex. This is called edge. I cannot give you this type of examples here because this represents a advanced this thing, graph data structure and tree data structures are in this model. Next one more is there, map data structure. Actually map data, one dictionary is a best example. Dictionary means you see one word is there and one meaning is there. That's why it is called also a dictionary data structure. Here key value relation will be there. Suppose January, February, March, 3 months are there. The average temperatures are January 29.5, February 30.1, March 33.3. Now we see these are like, this is the key, this is the value. Key value link is created, those are called map. These are advanced one. It is difficult, if you are a beginner, it is difficult for you to understand this, but you cannot understand like this and all that. So you must have a clear idea about all these data structures in this fashion.